everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and boy, we do have a troll folk for you today on Troll Tuesday. This is absolute, we're maxing out the absolute jank that we can crank out with troll folk here. We're playing with Blightsteel Colossus, Blightsteel Merfolk. You want to see how this is done? Is this going to smash people up in Modern? Well, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. And War of the Spark have come out with the entire full spoiler. If you want to see an analysis of War of the Spark from Modern Musings, go check out Michael Shapiro on themanabase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. So, yeah, my Patreon Discord says... Well, there's always a comment about, where's Emrakul in these Troll Merfolk decks? Well, the closest we can get right now is Blightsteel Colossus. And we're going to get Blightsteel Colossus in play thanks to a card called Shape Anew. Okay, let's start with Blightsteel Colossus. This thing is 12 mana. That's right, but what are you going to get with 12 mana? Trample, Infect, and Indestructible 11/11 creature. And if it would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, you just reveal it and shuffle it back into your library. How the hell are we going to get this in play? With 12 mana? Hell no. Shape Anew, which says... the controller of target artifact sacrifices it, then reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal an artifact card. That player puts that card onto the battlefield and shuffles all other cards revealed this way into their library. So what artifacts are we going to use? I mean, if we used Ether Vial and we blow up our Ether Vial, we could just flip into another Ether Vial. We're not going to play with Ether Vial. We're going to play with Inkmoth Nexus and Blinkmoth Nexus. These are the artifact lands that Affinity... play. So Blinkmoth Nexus turns into a 1/1 flying artifact creature with flying, and it can also pump up other Blinkmoths as well. So it can pump up Inkmoth Nexus, and it can pump up other Blinkmoth Nexuses. I don't really intend on attacking with these too much, especially not the Inkmoth Nexus, although the Inkmoth can have situations where we're going to block a creature, and then they're going to get a poison counter on it. They're going to get that -1/-1 counter. But the point is, so both of these can be turned into artifact creatures, then we Shape Anew it, and boom, we've got a Blightsteel Colossus. So to pull this off, we're going to need 5 mana. We're going to need 4 mana for Shape Anew, and we're also going to need a mana just to activate the Inkmoth Nexus. That's fine. We've got that mana. We're going to play with 24 lands, so hopefully we just curve right out into that thing. If we end up drawing Blightsteel Colossus a little too early for no reason, that's okay. We can discard it to Benthic Biomancer. I'm hoping we slow our opponent down with Remand, so we don't have as many blue sources as we normally would like to. I mean, 16 is good, to be honest. 16 is good, so I hope to slow our opponent down with Remand. I'd also like to see how well Remand plays in Modern these days. I mean, you can counter a Conflagrate, you can, stall down a turn, well, maybe not really stall down a turn, but yeah, you can slow down a Cathartic Reunion. They discard their cards, but they don't draw anything that turn. So I'd like to see how Remand plays in today's metagame. We are still going to be playing with a decent chunk of creatures. We've got 8 1-drops. We've got our 2-drops. I don't have enough room for a playset of Merfolk Tricksters, but we do have 8 Lords, and I'm going to play with Thassa. Thassa, a card that the Merfolk community is getting a lot of buzz out of. Merfolk Joe suggested the card. The Planeswalker for Merfolk. So Thassa traditionally has been not well suited for Modern because you basically take a turn off by playing her, and Modern has been so fast and so volatile and so hostile that Thassa doesn't really get to see a lot of play. It's a card that accumulates value and will win you the game if the game can go another 5 or 6 turns after Thassa's been sitting on the board, but you don't really get that enough in Modern. We might out of Blue-White Control, but that deck still has all the answers for Thassa in Terminus, Path to Exile, Detention Sphere, so you have to be careful to keep Thassa not a creature so that you can play around most of those removal spells. But still, I would like to play with Thassa because it can help us dig for Shape Anew if we need to. This almost was a Search for Azcanta, because Search for Azcanta could become a land, which would help our 5 mana plan, and it can also much more effectively dig for the Shape Anew, but I thought, you know what, let's just let's just play with let's play with Thassa. You know, the whole Merfolk community is hyped about Thassa, and Thassa is still a very good card, I think, for this deck. Other things that Shape Anew can do, we can blow up people. Okay, it says the controller of target artifact sacrifices it, so we can blow up people's like ensnaring bridges, and most decks playing ensnaring bridge have other artifacts like even Chalice of the Void, for example, or the Word deck just has a million artifacts that we can target. So we can blow up the artifact. We can even keep it in against Affinity, blow up your what's it called? You can blow up Cranial Plating. We can blow up, maybe this isn't the most valuable, but we can blow up a Walking Ballista with the Shape Anew. I'm hoping for good stuff out of Shape Anew. So going into the sideboard, we've got all our graveyard hate for all the graveyard decks, and we've also got some extra counterspells in the form of Deprive and Spreading Seas for the creature matchups. Chubby Meatball, hey! Don't eat plants. Oh, Chubby Meatball's here. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to Chubby Meatball's gonna be show up a little bit more often on this channel. And by a little bit more often, I mean a lot more often.
She's just here.
And that's it. All right, let's hope we Shape Anew straight into Blightsteel Colossus and get them. Hey, that's my USB. She's gonna cause trouble. Chubby Meatball is going to be another factor in playing Magic the Gathering online. All right, so let's go play our friendly league. We won the die roll, and the hand looks good. Start with turn 2 Silvergill Adept. Can't wait for my opponent to see how confused. I can't wait to see my opponents get so confused over Inkmoth Nexus. There's a turn 1 deck now in Modern.
Really?
I don't know if you've heard about it. Yeah. I can't remember. I don't remember how it works. I've just seen videos of it. There's now a turn 1 deck in Modern, and people are playing it like crazy just because they want to turn 1 people. It's not consistent, but it's consistent enough that you'll piss people off, but it's not consistent enough that it's good. So it's now going to be the new random nonsense in Modern. So I hope we go Silvergill Adept into Thassa and grind out what's probably a blue-white control deck here. Or we just hit him 10 times with an Inkmoth Nexus. That might happen. We might just get him with Inkmoth Nexus in some games. Put 1 card on the bottom, 1 card on the top. Double Inkmoth Nexus. Go to Inkmoth Nexus plan. And one reason I like Thassa is that you can cast her off of a lot of colorless mana. That is nice. It'd be nice to be less reliant on this double blue nonsense. Boom, remand. I don't know how useful that's going to be. So we do have the combo in hand. We've got the combo. Unfortunately, Blightsteel can be just path exiled, so let's hope they don't have that. I don't think they have any way to deal with the Thassa. Yeah, so Thassa's going to resolve. Oh, do you want to be great? They play like engineered explosives on 2, and we can Shape Anew that too. Okay, so this is exactly the matchup we want Thassa in. What the hell is she doing? Go check her. Or I'll go check her. Hey, stupid! What are you doing? You're gonna get locked in here, so you don't cause trouble.
Oh, there's gonna be trouble.
Oh, yeah. You stay here. Cause the trouble here. Keep an eye on you. Alright, we're scrying.
Yeah.
I think... let's just keep drawing gas. Or do we want the island just to give ourselves the possibility? Okay, we'll put it on top. We're going to give us the opportunity to Shape Anew next turn if they tap out for something like... oh, Jace the Mind Sculptor would be bad for us though, right? They could be playing with the new Teferi Planeswalker, too. Whatever. Okay, let's play another Inkmoth. Because it's hilarious. My opponent's wondering what's going on. It's the friendly legs, alright? That's what's going on. We do have Remand up. Teferi can also answer. Snapcaster Mage can resolve, and we can remand the Serum Visions. That's pretty desperate. They must be in trouble. Do I want Remand? Maybe? Okay, we'll put this on top. We'll keep drawing these cards.
Will we see?
Will we see?
The Platinum Big Daddy.
So what I can do here is I can remand my own Master of the Pearl Trident. Then I draw a card off of it. Sure, why not? It's card advantage. The other option is I could just give Silvergill Adept unblockable. Anyway, we'll just pass this board state. Yeah, I don't know if the Shape Anew thing is going to work in this matchup. They've got Field of Ruin. They've got probably multiple Teferis that we can't deal with. Terminus is a problem.
He's just going to swing at him once. With that big boy.
Sure. Keep this on top. Yeah, there's no good way to Shape Anew here. Unless I knew what my opponent's hand was, which I don't. Okay, let's see if this resolves. And we will attack for 3. And if they get rid of our Master of the Pearl Trident, then we'll give Silvergill Adept unblockable. And we will pass. We're going to be careful not to make Thassa a god until we know that we could probably win the game from there.
Do not make a god out of these false idols.
Oh, Remand, we'll keep that. Could be useful.
You go for it, you try to get the big boy in.
Actually, Remand is not too bad against Terminus. Can I win this turn in any way? In theory. But I don't think I'm going to go for it. Click. You want to click me? Sure. You can click yourself. No, click me. Sure. If they take the remand, then they give me something new. If they don't take the remand, then I keep the remand. Now they're wondering, what are they gonna Shape Anew into? What's the plan? I sort of want to keep the remand, though, for a cryptic command. Well, here's an interesting line. Okay, here's an interesting thing. And I guess we should have went in with the Master of the Pearl Trident. Yeah, I'm missing the use out of Thassa here. I haven't played with Thassa in a long time. That was free to attack with the Master of the Pearl Trident. So what we could do is... and it was actually really important to get them down to 5. Then Thassa's lethal. So if they try to Cryptic Command us, tap all our creatures while Thassa's not a creature, then after that, we can Violin Merfolk Trickster and then attack with Thassa. That's a line.
Come on, well, we're young. Let's go.
Well, I'm going to give a little bit more credit to the Blue-White Control player, which actually has decisions to make, unlike the Mill players.
Hey,
no offense to the Mill
you
players.
need a PhD to play Mill. Just ask. You need a PhD to play Mill. Just ask Gary.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Some people wants outside.
You take her out. You put her on a harness and take her for walks, don't you?
Very rarely.
You should do it more often.
Or go let her out. You can let her out. You can just open up the balcony. It's warm now. Jamila wants to fight the squirrels. She's not good at fighting the squirrels, though. She loses. You always lose. We didn't raise a tiger. We raised a baby. Okay, they did end up taking the remand.
Idiot.
It's a pretty good choice. I think it's a good choice. So I'm really hoping that they tap out, though, to a point where, okay, here, some tapping out is happening. Here comes Teferi. What is Teferi gonna do? Draw a card and untap. Okay.
Sorry I'm late. Now we've got to hurry.
Play a land. Probably untap 2 lands. But you can untap 2 more, and I will go for it. I will go for it. What's going on here? I can like block your click with my Merfolk Inkmoth Nexus. Okay, so we'll cast the Merfolk Trickster. Hopefully we don't get punished by Spell Snare. We do not get punished by Spell Snare. Another Thas. I think we'll put it on the bottom. I plan on trying to win this turn. So I can play like Mara Regery, followed by Curse Catcher, tap down, the Snapcaster Mage. And I have enough mana to make things at least one thing unblockable. There's no Cryptic Command mana up here. That's all that I care about. Sure. Or Settle the Wreckage. Okay. I mean, I guess the worst thing that could happen is they opt into a Terminus. That would blow me out.
Oh, yeah.
So cards I want. I think Spreading Seas is fine. Deprive is definitely going to be good. Counter spells are not worth it. Should I just keep Blightsteel and just hard cast this thing for 12 mana? It's possible if they Settle the Wreckage me. That's super possible. But to be honest, I don't think the Blightsteel package is going to work here. At all. And I guess I can take out some lands. Well, they're playing with the Relic. I can play with like a few Relic. So we go down to... Inkmoth is not good. Sure, all the Inkmoths are not good. We just go down to 20 lands. I think I prefer to have at least one more land. I'm not thrilled with cards like Curse Catcher. I just want lands to curve out, like, reasonably. Sorry, people, this is not a Blightsteel matchup. They've got Field of Ruin, which will just blow up our land in response to us playing Shape Anew.
Lame.
Path to Exile. They've got Olean. And then, even if it resolves and we have a Blightsteel in play, then they can just play Teferi -3, tuck it away. Then all of a sudden we're screwed again. This hand is not good, but it's fine. No, we're going to keep this. Let's see if Remand can make a comeback.
Counter-target spells.
We saw a lot of play out of Remand, that's for sure. Getting all my colorless lands. And that's the thing, Remand can get played off of the colorless lands. Deprive, hard answer, but can be clunky.
A lot of clonk.
A lot of clonk. They put 2 cards on top, okay.
At least you can slam them for 4 in effect.
You know what, this is true. 4 infect a turn, that adds up. If I have nothing else to do with my mana, I will attack with the Inkmoth Nexus and pump it up. Look, we drew all our brown mana. These are all the Inkmoth Nexuses in our deck.
It's good.
It's like brown rice. It's more healthy. It's multi-grain.
All these potato cards.
Oh, did it happen? I think my keyboard died. I'll be back. Back in 1 sec. Oh no, we can say okay for right now. But I'm gonna need batteries.
I tell them
what happens, that thing was dying.
I tell them all the time. All the time.
Yeah, I know, but look how long it stretched.
Doesn't matter. All the time. Shelby meatball.
Well, I'm gonna let Shelby meatball out.
They let this cat out on the balcony. We're on the 3rd floor here. She doesn't jump off. She's smart.
Are they still thinking? Put 2 cards on the bottom again. Did they fetch at end of turn or did they draw?
Draw. No, that's you draw.
We will attack. Get in there. I used to love rechargeable batteries. I don't love them as much anymore. They don't seem to last very long.
Well, you had those ones for years, right?
I think I replaced them at some point. Struggle with this next turn. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. It deals damage, people. It deals damage. Blinkmoth. Aerial attack. Try to block this. Whoops, I didn't even attack. Ugh. Sorry about the missed attack. I need a screwdriver or something.
This game is lost.
This game is not lost. Although I do wish I got in that 3 damage. Timely reinforcements. Well, okay. Do I have my keyboard back? I think we're back in business with the keyboard. Okay, let's remand. Should I even remand this?
Yeah.
No. I have a new plan. We're going to kill him with Infect. I'm serious! We're gonna kill him with Infect. And we can even pump it up with the Blinkmoth Nexus. They're gaining life. We gotta put a stop to this. Pay 1? Oh, I have to pay more than that? Oh, it's pay 1 tap. Okay, then cancel. Backspace. We're still gonna kill him with Infect. It's fine with me. That's the new plan. And this is a serious race. Blightsteel Merfolk. I mean, maybe this is Merfolk Infect. What do we call this? Blightsteel Merfolk or Merfolk Infect?
I think Merfolk Infect there.
Change the name of the deck. They got 1 Field of Ruin, but they don't have 2. Oh, and when I get a second blue mana source, that's when we really got him. Well, the second timely reinforcements is not going to work. You got more life than me. Oh, you can you activate Colonnade now? No, you cannot. Sure, attack. I don't care. I really don't care. Considering cracking the relic, I still would really like that blue source. Everything in the graveyard is a sorcery. Let's crack. Another remand. Okay. If that's the game that's getting played, then that's the game. Oh, we draw a Silvergill Adept. That's not too bad. You want to Field of Ruin this Inkmoth? Go for it. Like, we're attacking for 10. They're trying to put our life total down to nothing. I mean, they're at a 9-turn clock. We've got an 8-turn clock. We are ahead in this race. They don't understand. I gotta discard something. That sucks. I'll discard the Biomancer. Okay, I'm ready to burn this remand on something. So what is it, Jace the Mind Sculptor or Teferi? It's Jace the Mind Sculptor. I'm guessing because you've got your own counterspell in hand to get this thing to resolve. It's my guess. Nope. No counterspell. Okay. Okay. And we got our island, so we're a little bit more online than we were before. So now we can pump up Inkmoth Nexus. We're doing it, people. We're doing it.
It's flying, right?
It's flying. They can't block. They have a colonnade, but... I could...
You have to save it.
No, I have another one. Oh no, but it's not as impactful because they've got the Field of Ruin. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to just normally killing our opponent with creatures. I guess we can attack in the air with Blinkmoth Nexuses. We're gonna say, yeah, we should save our remands. Now that we have a bunch of islands. Remands can be used against the Snapcaster mages. Ooh, that's pretty good. Do we have any way to blow up this thing? No. Is there any way we can kill the Jace. The Mind Sculptor, yes. Jace will go to 0. Well, I gotta deal with what I have in front of me. Return a Blinkmoth to my hand. You can play a Jace. But they don't know what's in our hand. We could, I guess, play a Lord of Atlantis or something and kill it if they want to use the 0 effect. You want to use 0? Go use 0. We can do nothing? Oh, let's see how that works out for you. Well, I don't have any good way to attack anymore. Except with Blinkmoth. Okay, let's attack with the Blinkmoth. Not the Inkmoth, they're definitely going to eat it up now. And we'll hold up both Deprive and Remand mana for next turn. Chipping away. Alright, it's a 23 turn clock now. Changed my mind. It's how it is. Field of Ruin, I guess, is getting activated. Yep, eating this thing. Nothing I can do about it. Just let it turn into some island. Did I get an island? Yeah, I did. Yeah, so Remand is good against Snapcaster Mage. The reason it is that if you remand the flashback spell, then it gets exiled and you draw a card. Good is maybe a weird way to put it. It at least keeps the game at parity. They don't get card advantage. And certainly if they expected to get something out of it, they don't anymore. So I'm not afraid of the Colonnade, because we do have a Trickster that can tap it down every turn. But I don't have any good way to get through damage anyway. So I think we just keep passing. Well, the other thing I can do is play a Silvergill Adept right now and draw a card. I don't even know if I want to do that. I think we're just going to pass. I'd rather our opponent makes a move, taps out, and then we follow it up with playing Silvergill Adept. If we play Silvergill Adept now and they like Cryptic Command, I don't really want to counter that, or at least not right now. Alright, our opponent's about to make a move. They're moving! The cards are getting tapped. What are they gonna do? Looks like they're about to tap for Teferi. Dawnbringer. Well, it's still worth countering. Permanently countering. Maybe I should throw just a Merfolk Trickster out there. Then I can attack with it, maybe exchange with 2 tokens. Oh, this is juicy. Okay, so they did tap out as I wanted them to. Sort of. But again, I don't think I can take good advantage of it. They double block. They double block. Hoping these Blinkmoth Nexuses get some value. It's a 12-turn clock. Or it's 11, sorry. 11-turn clock. And pass. Yeah, I remember you got this card in your hand. I remember it just like yesterday.
Stubborn Denial in 3.
They don't run Stubborn Denial. They have Spell Snare, though. They've got... not Mana Leak. Sure, it's Logic not. Yep. I will not pay 2. I cannot. Okay, Jace resolves. Okay, draw 3. So it's vulnerable. If we draw a Lord... Well, even if we don't draw a Lord, we can Merfolk Trickster the Soldier and then attack with the Inkmoth and the Silvergill Adept. That should be enough. But the point is we're probably going to lose everything on the board. Oh, that was a really good draw. Because now we don't have to worry about this Colonnade anymore. Maybe it's worth it to just attack for 3. Because if they have Path to Exile... Well, if they have Path to Exile, I can remand that. Because I would really like to play this... Spreading... Oh, I could have Spreading Seas pre-combat. That was also an option. To prevent Path to Exile mana. Okay, that I couldn't prevent. And this I will remand. They can get some value out of this in the future, but they won't get it now. And now the Blinkmoths will be free to attack. Okay, so they got a Snapcaster in hand. Oops. I don't have any stop at my beginning of combat step. Could attack the Blinkmoths. Nothing happening. Sure. See, look, if we had Blightsteel, we'd eventually cast this thing. We're just 3 mana away. Oh no, another Colonnade. Now I'm not activating the Blinkmoth just in case of Cryptic Command. Sure, if they want a Path block, that's fine. Then I can start actually playing Silvergill Adept from my hand. And I played a land. I guess I should keep that for Benthic Biomancer. But just in case. We do have Deprive that can return a land to my hand later. How to beat this stupid Colonnade? guess pass. Hopefully our opponent is running out of win conditions. Hero of Time.
Yep.
Okay, here comes a cryptic command. Oh, here comes Remand on their Teferi. Let's draw a card and loot. If we draw another Deprive, we can hit the Teferi. Oh, we got another Spreading Seas for the Colonnade. That's not bad. We're going to discard our island. Target non-land permanent into its owner's library, third from the top. Sure. Yes. Resolves. You cannot recast the spell. Not this turn. Okay, attack. For again, less than I want to, because these Blinkmoths can attack. Okay. Spreading Seas, the Colonnade. Cast Silver Gillidapt, just because I have a lot of cards. So like if they wrath the board, then well I can rebound. This is getting close to lethal. This is 12 damage. If I put a Benthic Biomancer in play and they have no answer to this, it's potentially lethal. And they are going to play Teferi next turn. Okay, we'll play Biomancer. Don't Terminus me!
Bro.
Okay, no Terminus. No stop. Oh. Hero of Dominaria! Yes. Oh, I can loot first.
Yeah, I just thought you were gonna do that.
Whatever. If I find a counterspell, if I find a counterspell, it will just be to protect my Lord combo here. Get rid of Rajiri. The problem is I can't really beat a cryptic command. Still cannot beat a cryptic command.
Card draw with... You have 2 card draws for a counterspell.
Okay, I have to kill the Teferi. Hopefully this is unopposed. But I assume they have something. Yeah, that works too. That actually works better than Cryptic because I couldn't even use my my Blinkmoths. I don't have 4 lands. I have 21 cards left in my deck. The problem is Teferi is just a beating. It's just a beating. It's very hard to beat a Teferi. I'm sort of going all out because I know I can't beat this Teferi. Do they still have a Snapcaster in hand?
Probably not.
No, I think it's this Snapcaster. Okay, whatever. I'm all in. Do not Terminus me or Supreme Verdict me. And I'm just gonna hope to kill them next turn. I'm just going to go for it. I've played enough against Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, to know that if this thing just stays on the board for more than 2 turns, I'm lost. I've almost never I've once beat that emblem, and that was under very lucky circumstances. I think I just have to play incredibly risky in the face of a Teferi. Like, once it ultimates, it's just over. And if I couldn't kill it last turn, then I have to threaten to try to win the game this turn. So how much damage am I threatening? 4, 8, 11, 14. And then all the Blinkmoths will be lethal. So you gotta have some sort of interaction. Alright. Here we go. What was this? What did I activate? We got 1/1. And we are desperately hoping our opponent does not have Snapcaster Mage or another Settle the Wreckage. And if they do, well, then we're dead. We were dead anyway. There's a Teferi on the board. Well, it's just another Settle the Wreckage. Okay, we can go to the next game. Thank you very much. Is this deck playing with any, like, other sweepers other than the Settle the Wreckage? I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, the Inkmoth seemed to have mattered. That was interesting. I might want the Inkmoth more than I have Curse Catcher. Why not? Lands matter, and Infect seems to matter. And I really don't like Curse Catcher in these matchups because oh no, okay, I'm taking it back. I want some security against Settle the Wreckage on the play. On the draw, a lot worse. Maybe either or is fine. This is definitely a matchup for Thassa, though. I think Thassa's best matchups are against Black-Green X, Death Shadow, and Blue-White Control decks. Although I would say it's fine. It's good against Blue-White Control, but it's not like a beating for them. I think they have a sufficient number of answers for Thassa. Now our opponent is strategizing what to do. What do I do with all these Blinkmoth Nexuses and Inkmoth Nexuses? I think we have enough game to beat them. Timely reinforcements really slowed us down, though. Yeah, we'll keep this. Okay, we can hold up Merfolk Trickster or Deprive, depending on what they play. Not sure what I'll do if they play Search for Azcanta, because it slows me down from playing Thassa next turn. Well, I could just go for Thassa here, because the only thing that counters it is basically Logic Knot. Sure. Oh no. Don't do it. Okay, not Logic Knot. Mana Leak? What? Okay, you got me.
Still have one more in the deck.
Well, usually they side these cards out. Was this now timely reinforcements? I can sort of deal with that. That's a bit disappointing to see, though. We can't deal with a Jace the... Well, we can... Actually, we can deal with Jace the Mind Sculptor if it's played. We'll just attack it to death. Oh, they don't have islands! I didn't even notice that. Okay, that's fine. This exchange is not that bad. But it doesn't look like we can kill a Jace the Mind Sculptor if they play it and it resolves. Oh, we're pretty low on time. We do have to pick up the pace. Sure. Okay, we have to hold up deprived mana. I'm so shocked by mana leak. I'm flabbergasted.
How dare he?
Basically. Okay, I'm going to take a more conservative approach with my attack, because if they have Path to Exile and Snapcaster Mage, I don't want to get blown out by a crazy block. Sure. Sure.
Love to be absorbed into a sphere. It's my favorite pastime. Ugh.
What I don't like is that if I remand my Master of the Pearl Trident, it gives my opponent free reign to do anything next turn. But I'm going to do it. I guess I could have deprived it, return a land back. No, but that doesn't... Yeah, that could have worked. That could have worked. That could have been fine. Fortunately, I'm not really representing much, keeping this Blinkmoth untapped. I guess I should attack with it. Don't do anything stupid! I mean, I guess if they play Teferi and draw a card, that's not the end of the world. We're definitely now in the position where we have... Oh, that's a mistake. I should play Master of the Pearl Trident instead. Because now these two are vulnerable to Detention Sphere. Yep. Getting ground down. Oh, now Colonnade can activate and block. Well, I am playing very poorly in the end here. My opponent is playing much better than me. I am not going to do anything. I wonder how close we are. Like, for all I know, they don't even have many removal spells in their hand. I just gave them a bunch of, like, free 2-for-1s. But my issue is I'm running out of time. I still have less time than my opponent.
Play that.
I'm trying. Trying to play faster.
Should just crack that thing.
Can I get punished? Remand. No, I'm just gonna pass. No, do you know what? Turn off auto yields. No, I'm just gonna pass. Just gonna pass. Two colonnades now. Well, to be honest, the pressure's on now. They have two colonnades. I have to find a lord. Uh-oh. Ugh, third colonnade. Ooh, okay, that's not too bad. Alright, we got some pressure. We got something. That's good too.
How many times a day does the train come by here?
Tons. Shout out to the train. Okay, I don't have much time, but we do have chances of rallying back. Our opponent's flooding out. Probably shouldn't click too many things. Feels like this deck doesn't play Supreme Verdict for some reason. Okay, attack with one creature. Okay, it connects, I think. Is it gonna connect? Is it gonna connect? That's desperation. Alright. So they're digging. They're thinning their deck. Their fate is in front of them. Okay, the last Field of Ruin won't connect though. Oh, they know it. Sure. No, I'm gonna crack this. I was thinking of saving it just in case. Oh, that is not bad. Okay, so they play it. Oh, they replay it. Okay, I'm just gonna let it resolve. I'm not happy about this. I hope they don't find whatever it is that they're looking for. Cryptic Command is good. What's it called? Is also good. Cryptic Command, and sell the wreckage. I will try to win next turn though. The long think. I hope that long think is a good thing for us, but they haven't resigned yet. They have not resigned yet. Okay, that is a very good draw. Ah! You find sell the wreckage?
Just attack with one creature.
1, 2. I could attack with 2, but then it gives them another chance to find another win condition. They did find sell the wreckage. I could remand, hope to draw another something.
That's a line. You gotta take it.
No, not necessarily. Okay, I do have to play fast though. Oh, that's awful. Nothing would have changed, though. Now I don't know how to win this game. So that's the crux of Remand. It's not a permanent answer to anything. If anyone wants to know why we don't run Remand anymore, it's because of this. Okay, come on. We can rally back. Maybe the correct attack was just attack with 2 creatures, but I'm under a lot of time pressure. Oh, now I'm drawing the counter spells. Of course. Whatever it is, I'm countering it. Screw you. I guess that was a good opportunity to get Path to Exile. We're probably going to run out of time before we run out of run on the board, lose on the board. Well, there's the Supreme Verdict. Well, the deck is full of gas now. We've taken out all the lands. Well, not exactly full of gas. Well, good game. Good game. Oh, okay, whatever. I've had enough. I could remand our Master of the Pearl Trident and keep going, but we've run out of time. The best thing I think I could do in this match is actually stay ahead on time when I realized I had less. I didn't realize that we were like 2 minutes down when I had about 5 or 6 minutes less, and then we could put our opponent on the time pressure to play accurately instead of us. We were able to close the gap by about two down a minute, but it wasn't enough. So our first round against Blue Eye Control. Remand is fine, but obviously it's not great because the spells come back. If only we could counter this Jace the Mind Sculptor, that probably would have made all the difference. I am certain that they had to dig for that Settle the Wreckage, and that was the difference between winning and losing the game. It's too bad. Yeah, I mean, Remand is still a fine card. As you go long, you can Remand your Master of the Pearl Trident, and then what would we draw? Another Curse Catcher? I mean, these are the cards I wanted to side out. We just didn't have enough cards to bring in. This is not the Shape Anew matchup, but hopefully the next one will. I'll see you in round 2. We lost the die roll. The hands... Well, do you know what? Should we mulligan this? The hand's not beautiful. It's just a bunch of lords. No 1-drop either. Our opponent mulliganed. Oh no, our opponent did not mulligan. No, they did mulligan. Everyone mulligans! Let's mulligan too. Everyone's mulliganing these days. We've got half our combo. Well, this hand's sort of worse than the last one, but we'll keep it. We're a combo deck. We have to mulligan aggressively for our combo. That's how it works. Okay, we'll keep this. Put a land on the bottom. We have a curve. Turn 2, Remand. Turn 3, Mararegery. Not turn 4, Shape Anew, but... This can screw around with Tron a bit, too. We can make them sacrifice an Oblivion Stone. And then... So they sacrifice their Oblivion Stone, they get like an Expedition map or something. Or a Mana Rock. Tons of artifacts. They could end up... Oh, actually, they could end up getting something worse. They could get a Wormcoil Engine. Ooh, that could be... that's a lottery. Let's hope we play...
He's waiting. It's your turn to say.
I thought I put something on the bottom. I have 4 cards? Okay. I hate the mulligan rule.
Yeah, it's got to flash bright colors. Well, you know it's your turn.
Is this another Blue Eye Control deck? Certainly could be. Oh. The combo's online. Online, people. We're going to play that Inkmoth last. Yeah, we're up against Blue Eye Control again. That does not matter in this deck. Well, I'm gonna... Ugh, no, we can't beat that. We can't beat that! It's gonna tuck away our creature. Okay, I'm setting up a situation where when Teferi gets played, we can kill it with when we untap with Maraudry. And then hopefully they play Supreme Verdict, then we're... Wait, whatever. Okay, this is... You may cast it for its miracle cost. Okay, and then we'll counter it. Okay, so I don't know if we can beat it now. We can almost kill it. So in response, we play Merfolk Trickster. It's going to tick up to 4, but then we can nail it down to 1. Unless they want to tuck away our Merfolk Trickster. Oh no, it's going to go up to 5. Yeah, we have to... yeah, okay, that's fine. The most important thing is that they don't see our plan coming! Well, we do have to get rid of this Teferi. We definitely have to get rid of Teferi. Biomancer, untap, island. They've already played a Terminus, so hopefully they're not playing another one. Or they don't have another one yet. They can't hardcast a Terminus next turn. We do have the Shape Anew combo online next turn, though. Come on, just let us play the damn thing. Let's let it go off. Oh, that's a... what a poop.
Oh well. Bum, bum, bum.
Now what do? We could make the Teferi, like, sacrifice itself in order to deal with our Blightsteel Colossus. But they still get value out of it. And then we have a damn Blightsteel to in our hand. I think we wait. I don't know how we get out of this, but I think we wait. Maybe if we draw a Lord, we can attack this thing down. They don't have many cards left in hand. Oh, well, screw that. Now they have many cards. Now, we can't beat either of these cards. Why is Blue Control so popular? It's undermining our Shape Anew deck. It's very frustrating. Both of them are terrible for us because they both bounce creatures to hand, or... yeah, they both bounce creatures to hand.
Well, if it's anything like last game, you'll reach 12 mana, you can just cast them anyway.
That's a good point. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep Blightsteel in the deck next time. They hard... when did they get this? Did they top deck the Jace the Mind Sculptor? Did you top deck it? You nasty top decker. Anyway, I'm not showing them the plan doesn't even matter though. Okay, let's go on to the next game.
Ugh.
Or do I want to waste their time? I don't want to waste the viewers' time though. I can't even use the Blinkmoth anymore because there's a stupid colonnade. And in retrospect, I should have kept the Inkmoth. I should have played the Inkmoth a bit earlier. Well, I was trying to play around Field of Ruin, but it could attack the Teferi down 1 more anyway, so I screwed up. But it didn't matter. They had Jace the Mind Sculptor. All right, we're gonna do the same thing again, but I actually agree. Maybe we're gonna bring in all the relics just so that we can draw more cards. Okay, I don't like Curse Catcher. We take out 2 Inkmoths, and we have to take out all the Shape Anews. I'm gonna keep a Blightsteel though. Here, get rid of one of these. I'm gonna keep a Blightsteel. Maybe we're gonna have Relic anyway. Okay, 3 Relics. Trying to learn what's the best way to configure our deck for this matchup. Because after they Path to Exile us enough times, and yeah, we can keep this. If they Path to Exile us enough times and sell the Wreckage, we will get 12 mana, and then out of nowhere, boom, we're gonna play the Blightsteel Colossus. They still have a lot of answers for it, but whatever. Good late gameplay. Gonna try to save these Spreading Seasons for a Colonnade. That is annoying. No, I don't feel like saving it. Sure. I'm certainly getting very impatient. The patience is not with me anymore. Alright, let's try to tempo our opponent out. If I can do such a thing. Could play Snapcaster. I guess Snapcaster is fine. Just going to attack with the Benthic Biomancer. If they play Snapcaster Oust, remand it. We'll remand the Oust. Ooh, okay. I can remand that too. It's fine.
Just gets twice.
Okay, that will resolve. They're going to liquidate the board. Okay, all this happens. And I will... I don't need to loot. My hand is fine. Unless there's land on top of my deck. Blinkmoth is not great, though. But, so, my options is let this resolve, and I can, yeah, maybe I should just let this exchange happen, and then I play, Master of the Full Trident post-combat. Like, I'm trying to figure out how do I deal with a Planeswalker if they play it, but I can't. I can't deal with one. Like, I can remand it for a turn, and that's the best I can do. I'm a little concerned they have another Snapcaster Mage, based on the fact that they use a Snapcaster Mage exclusively play Opt. Or maybe they just have a lot of spot removal in hand. Just a Fairy. Draw a card. And now here comes the pain. Here comes the pain. Truth be told, I mean, I'm pretty happy to see that Blue-White Control is super back. I mean, I can destroy this with a normal Merfolk deck. But our Blightsteel Infect Merfolk deck is not well positioned against it. It's terrible. Look, they got 6 cards, we have 1, and they have every answer in the book to beat a Blightsteel Colossus, even Teferi. Like, the problem is we do so much work in order to get this Blightsteel Colossus in play, and they just go -3 and then put the non-land permanent into its owner's library third from the top. That's no fun. That's not good. It's definitely not good for us. Yes, please tap out to do something. Sort of looks like they have a Jace the Mind Sculptor in hand or something. Another Teferi. Well, I'd rather not deal with another Teferi. This card's not bad. Well, in the face of these colonnades, these are really good. I get to untap 2 creature, 2 cards. Oh, Thassa is really good here. Okay, so I can tap, I can attack, and I can play Thassa at end of turn. Assuming I want to. Or do I just attack? I don't think I want to do that. Maybe activating Blinkmoth was not necessary. Or maybe it is. Okay, just in case they path to exile my Master of the Pearl Trident, I will at least hit the Teferi, Hero of Dominaria for 3. Okay, I'm going to pass on Thassa. Because Thassa... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Thassa can... it's going to get hit by Terminus. Okay, Jace is fine. That's not fine. Probably we should dig for something here. Dig failed.
What does that card do?
Name a card, you have protection from the chosen card, so they'll name Master of the Pearl Trident, so it's like a Detention Sphere here. This card is better than Detention Sphere, as far as I'm concerned. In a lot of ways, I want to get rid of one of these Master of the Pearl Tridents, but now there's like no reason to. I put a card on the bottom of my library. Okay, so I can defeat a Terminus. I can defeat one Terminus. They play it. 17. Maybe we can kill the Jace before we kill them. The one option is to put them to 17, then we can attack for 6 for the next few turns. It's a 3-turn clock. But we can also just kill the Jace next turn. Oh, they're on the draw 3 cards plan. Come on, Thassa, do it for us. You're a great creature. You're great in Theros. I remember you in Theros, Thassa. Oh, I have a lot of good memories with Thassa. Beautiful art, too. Beautiful card. The God of the Sea. Jason Chan, you are wonderful. You did Jace the Mind Sculptor, which is Magic the Gathering Online is not doing justice for you.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, another Teferi. No. Next turn.
Nope.
Oh, not next turn either. What, another Ruined Halo? Oh no. Teferi Time Raveler. Unraveling my Thassa. All these damn Teferis. Sure. Well, how do I deal with this thing? Well, okay, actually we can kill it. That's the good news. Blinkmoth coming in for some handiness. And we've got a Deprive for the Teferi. So it's not that bad. Or actually, okay, what can Blast Zone do? Blast Zone could blow up the Mass of the Pearl Tridents, making Thassa into... losing Devotion for Thassa. But they have to take a turn to pay X and tap it first. So that's not going to happen this turn. Hopefully it doesn't happen at all. Oh, how are we going to defeat an opponent with like a million cards? But you know what? Another thing they could have done the entire time was just like -1, return target creature to its owner's hand. That buys them time. That's like drawing a card. It's not like I'm doing anything. Alright, we're gonna get this Scry. Let's get value. One, two, three, four, 4, 4. I guess we put that on top. Sure. Sure. I assume that this is a terminus. If only I could get rid of this Mass of the Pearl Trident with like a Vapor Snag or something. So we now have to deprive it. Oh no, not yet. Okay. What's the purpose of this? Target me? Okay, you will target me. I guess they have a counterspell and they just want to make sure that I have nothing in hand. Yeah, Cryptic Command. Alright, we're dead. Actually, hold on, okay. Everything goes to the bottom. Okay, we'll play it out for a little bit longer. They lose their click. We draw a Lord of Atlantis. We play a Lord of Atlantis. We can attack with our Blinkmoth Nexus, which is half the power of a Mutavault. And pass. And they play Teferi, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to resign soon. And they know I have 2 lands in hand.
Just quit.
Well, if I draw a Lord, that would help. No, we're not going to draw anything. All right. That's game 2. Let's hope for no blue-white control in match 3. we have a normal Merfolk hand, and we're on the play. Let's go. Our opponent mulligan to 6 cards. Okay, we're gonna let it resolve. Sometimes I like to. Well, I mean, if it was Inquisition or Kozilek, I would counter it, but because it's Thoughtseize, I want them to deal damage to themselves. It looks like it's Death Shadow, so I might want to hold on to the Trickster for a turn. And we'll just beat down with some Curse Catches in the meantime. I mean, I'm willing to play the Trickster next turn, but I don't have any reason yet. Okay, now I have... yeah, I better do this now. Now I'm just losing too many resources. Ooh, Jund Death Shadow? That's possible. Oh, it could still be Grixis. Oh, man.
He's got it all.
I guess so. Yeah. That's not bad. That's a good draw. What the hell is this? Trample. Whenever Death Horde Arcanist attacks, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost less than or equal to Dread Horde Arcanist's power from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that card would be put into your graveyard this turn, exile it instead. Does that have haste? No. Is it going to be given haste? My opponent shocked themselves. Okay. We're going to get close to our combo. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. So I can Merfolk Trickster this. Alright, well we need to Shape Anew.
That's it. That's all you need.
We could even let them... We're actually gonna let them attack. We'll let them cast a Thoughtseize, because then we can just play a Merfolk Trickster in response. If it is even something they want to do, attack. Is this like Jund Death Shadow with Dread Horde Arcanist? Okay, pass. Show us what you're made out of. I want to see it. I have no idea what's going on. Bolt. It's gone. Okay, now it matters. Now we don't want that thing attacking every turn. I can deal with a Thoughtseize. You know what they could have done? They knew I had Trickster. I guess what they could do is they could attack, and then with the trigger on the stack, they Lightning Bolt. Or does that work? Maybe they have to find a target immediately. Go on, Shape Anew. And I need them to tap out this turn. Thoughtseize me again? Oh, another one of these things. I can't even attack into them. Oh! Here we go!
Oh.
This would be glorious! Come on, please do not kill this thing. Choose target artifact. Do not have Bolt. Oh, they don't have Bolt. 16 cards revealed. Okay, yeah, I have. Give me my Blightsteel Colossus.
There it is.
You got trample, well, I got bigger trample. This is the trample of a lifetime, yeah. You're gonna have to double block. Colgan's command won't work. A lot of things are not gonna work here.
Fatal push. Out of the question.
That's absolutely out of the question. What are you gonna do? Thoughtseize me? See, we're not up against Blight Control. Deck worked like a charm. It's exactly what I wanted to happen. Yes, we win! We win! And that's the manabase.com. Get dunked on instant replay. Blightsteel Merfolk. Oh, that was great! That was great. So we want relics for this matchup. Probably Remand is not good. Well, probably Spreading Seas is good. Curse Catcher is probably good. Thassa might not be good here. Because they're probably going to play with a lot of... No, Thassa's got to be okay. I could take out some Air Rejuries. I could take out a Curse Catcher. I don't know. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Can't take out Benthic. I can't take out any Benthic Biomancers though. We need Biomancer to at least discard Blightsteel Colossus if we draw them or draw too many. We've got our combo. This combo is very consistent. We're gonna keep it, and we're just gonna stall time with Spreading Seas for a few turns. I guess we can play Relic. Looks safe. So I guess what we're just hitting red or black mana. And there it is.
Well, if he thought you got a second Shape Anew.
Oh,
It's no big deal.
yeah, we've got protection. Is this even a Merfolk deck? You look at this hand. Is this even a Merfolk deck? If you showed this hand to somebody, would this be... is this a Merfolk deck? They wouldn't be able to tell. They would think it's just some weird janky artifact deck. Mono blue artifact Shape Anew. And hopefully they don't do this too many times, because they can rip both Shape Anews out of our hand. But the problem is, now that they know about it, can they play around it? Because if I were them, I would just like hit the Spreading Seas and then just be ready for when we cast Shape Anew. Yep. Thoughtseize is also good against us. Oh, that's going to be our target. Oh, we got Thassa. Thassa's going to be great here, too. Okay, what was this for? You're just going to bolt me? Oh, you shocked yourself for nothing. So Thassa, hopefully, will dig us into the lands that we need to get our Shape Anew online. Death Shadow. So you are a Death Shadow deck. Oh no, the relics!
Yeah, you brought in those artifacts.
No! Oh, I screwed this up.
Well, it's
Bad deck design.
It's 2 out of 4 already, so...
Do I have 4 relics in the deck or 3?
Well, whatever.
I think I have 3. So what we can do... Okay, actually, this is actually turning into not such a bad situation. Because they cannot use removal spells on our relics. Okay, so next turn we can just Shape Anew the Relic of Progenitus, and then hope that we get Blightsteel Colossus instead of the last relic, because there's like one more relic. It's 2 out of 3. And if we hit the other relic, then we can Shape Anew that one into the blade. Dude, it's working out perfectly. This is janky stupid, but it's working out perfectly. Bring on your Death Shadows. But unfortunately, now they can use Kolaghan's command on our Relic of Progenitus. Let's see if it works out for them. I wonder if they're prepared for this really ridiculous plan. Up on the top. Do we need it? I don't think we need it. Alright, let's hopefully we don't hit another relic. Kolaghan's command is not popular right now.
I never liked Kolaghan. He's too bossy.
I wonder if they're just gonna resign here. Like, that was my one relic in my entire deck. Oh, we got there! We did it! Blightsteel! We got lucky. We ran the slot machine. We got there. Now what are they gonna do? Oh, you can make me sacrifice a creature? Or are you gonna bullet yourself? Okay, we're not out of this. We're not out of this. The plan is to double strike a Death Shadow. Also, one of the Death Shadows can block quite a bit of infect damage. Okay. Oh no, you're gonna take my other Shape Anew. Because I could get a second Blightsteel in play. Right? I could do that.
Right?
Well, you can't attack into the Blightsteel Colossus. $16 damage, even with double strike. I don't know if this is enough. Oh no, it is enough. If I block, they double strike. It's gonna come over the top, and there's another 8. Yeah, that's lethal. Teamer Battle Rage? Because that's what I lose to Teamer Battle Rage. But they're not really playing that.
There it is.
They put it on the wrong creature. Then that does only 16. You have the win, right? You just put it on this one. Gets double strike, gains double strike until end of turn. Oh, maybe yeah, and then it gains trample. So they could deal 5 damage over here, and then an extra 8. Oh no, that still isn't. No, that's not enough. Yeah, it's just 5 damage. It's 5 plus 8 equals not enough. So this is just going to deal 16, unless they can randomly hit me for 1 damage. No, I got it screwed up. Teamer Battle Rage doesn't kill me. Street Wraith? That will kill me.
Mutagenic growth.
Mutagenic Growth would do it.
Oh, it's too late now.
Alright, we did it! The power! The power of Blightsteel Merfolk. Blightsteel Colossus. Shape Anew into... It can happen. It can happen. That was great. That was beautiful. I guess...
That was pretty sweet.
I guess, alternatively, we could, like, side in one artifact to deal with, I don't know, to play around removal. They didn't even... Well, they did have the Bolt. So it turns out, I fucked up bringing these relics in, but it worked out for the best. It was a good screw up. All right, so we're on the scoreboard. The plan worked out perfectly. Let's get on to round 4. We won the die roll, but we don't have a good hand. Just a 1-lander. We can do a lot off of it, but still, I'd rather curve out. And we've got our combo in hand, so we're gonna keep this. We're probably gonna dump a Lord. Okay. Because we really need to curve out our so that we can curve out into Shape Anew. Another attrition-based deck. Well, they're gonna basically see what's up here. They might not care. There is actually one problem. Well, there's a lot of problems with this deck, but I mean, they could just play Liliana the Veil and make us sacrifice our Blightsteel Colossus. The fact we got one match off pays for the whole tournament in my mind. Pays for the whole thing. Oh, you didn't Thoughtseize my Shape Anew? You can't Inquisition a Kozilek that later. It's not going to work like that. Oh, had it the entire time. That's a good draw. I don't even know what I want to draw here.
Spinning Seas.
I sort of wanted... Well, it's in the sideboard.
Spinning Seas.
Okay, lands, I guess, are good. We just do our plan and hope for the best. We have a plan. Let's hope it works. There's a Goyf.
Tiny Goyf.
There is a Goyf. Okay. Everything is turning out the way we want it to. And Blinkmoth can kill a Liliana the Veil, so we can attack here. If they play Liliana, make us Edict, then we can kill it with the Blinkmoth next turn, because they'll be tapped out. But having some certain density of creatures on the board, gonna be important. Oh no! White mana, then that means they can like Path to Exile our thing. Oh, this is great! They're ramping us! They're ramping us into the combo. They don't even know what they're doing. They have no idea what trouble they've gotten into. Not a damn clue. Well, you're on defense. Whoa, you're definitely going to be on defense now. Da 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 da. You had a chance. You had a chance. The chance is gone. I feel like I'm playing Legacy here. This is my Blightsteel Colossus. But it can just get Path to Exile. I'm sure that's what they're playing. But if they're not, then they're royally fucked. So it's Path to Exile or bust. Liliana won't even do it right now, because I can sacrifice a Silvergill Adept. Unless they go push into Liliana the Veil. Dark Confidant, alright! Do you feel confident in that Confidant? I wouldn't if I were you. Okay, I'm just going to attack with my Blightsteel Colossus. I might even finish you off with my Inkmoth Nexus.
What are all the things that it has?
Trample, Infect, and Indestructible. And if it dies somehow, it goes back in my deck. We've got the Inkmoth Blinkmoth plan here. Okay, so Dark Confidant is going to be digging deeply for a Path to Exile. Lingering Souls. That's not going to do it.
3, 2.
I have just too many
1.
creatures on the battlefield to sacrifice to Liliana the Veil.
No, didn't happen.
Maybe if they put enough Goyfs in front of this thing, they won't die. Damnation doesn't do it. Yeah, Lingering Souls. You do that. You do that. So they've got 5 toughness on the battlefield. I have 11 power. Trample will do its job. And another good thing, unlike the Blue-White Control deck that we played against, these games are going real quick. This is amazingly consistent. What do you think? What do you think this is going to do? This is going to do nothing. Absolutely nothing. This thing is Colossus. Absolutely Colossus. Yeah, we win. So do we do it again? Where we have like one artifact?
Nah, just let it ride.
Well, we definitely have to bring in the Spreading Seas. The Spreading Seas, the white mana. Remand is probably going to be really bad here. I could bring in some Deprives over... this is fine. Remand is like okay against these sort of Jundish decks, but it's not great. Like, it's neutral. If you have better cards, bring in better cards. Casual Ed loses the game due to having 10 or more poison counters. Love it.
Get out of here, you filthy casual. Don't touch me.
We're in the losers bracket, so like we are really rubbing salt in everyone's face. Like, they're already losing, they're having a terrible tournament, and now just someone who's playing Blightsteel Colossus in their deck, in their Merfolk deck, is thrashing them. It's the advantage of playing Merfolk. You don't have that. Well, you do. We actually do have a lot of artifacts. We have Relic of Progenitus. We got so lucky to draw both our relics. And we were lucky in a lot of ways. Okay, we drew the we screwed up putting the relics in. We drew 2 out of 3 of them, which was really lucky. And then it was just lucky that it was situationally good because our opponent had removal for the relic. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? This is sick. This is Magic as Richard Garfield intended.
What?
Yeah, we'll mulligan this. Because we have a combo piece in hand anyway. Well, we have the wrong combo piece. We do not want that in our hand. Yeah, we can keep this. This is a good hand. We'll dump probably a Lord. We can cast everything else. We can like adapt on turn 2 with Biomancer. Did they mulligan?
Not yet.
Am I going first?
No. It's waiting for you to dump your card.
Oh, it's always doing that. Ugh, I hate that. They gotta give me a better prompt. Well, that's a great draw. We may not even need Shape Anew this game. Just beat him down with regular Merfolk cards. Thassa for sure has to be very good in this matchup.
Feel that drain from here.
Well, probably goodbye Thassa. Chubby meatball right there. I gotta put it. We're gonna put it like, I don't know. We're gonna give her a pillow, and then I'll put it in this range over here so that everyone can watch her. They took the Silver Gillidapt. Not a bad choice. Not bad at all. Well, I drew an island. Might as well play our Master of the Pearl Trident. I'm thinking back to Blue Eye Control. They just got that new Teferi card, Teferi Time Raveler. Soon enough, they're just gonna have tons of busted planeswalkers. They're gonna have two amazing Teferis, Jace the Mind Sculptor. Sure, have all the planeswalkers. I'd like to introduce. I don't know if anyone can hear it. Maybe they can. Maybe they can't. There's a train in the background.
Oh, I'm sure they don't.
I don't know. I can't always tell. Let me know in the comments section below if you hear the train. Maybe it's time to buy a new microphone that's really good on sound cancellation. They left the Thassa. Do you know what this card does? I don't think they know what Thassa does. I don't think they've ever played against a Thassa before, but they'll learn. That's okay. We're here to teach. Here on Nikachu MTG, I'm here to teach people, including our opponents. They don't know about this island is one card they don't know about. I would love, actually, if they add on Magic the Gathering Online some sort of symbol on the cards in our hand to let us know, to let me know what has been seen or not seen before by my opponent. That'd be convenient.
They have that for Arena.
They have that for Arena. That's right. It's on Arena. It's a great idea on Arena. That doesn't work. But I get the island. I get the land anyway. Thank you. You're learning! You're learning. You might resign out of embarrassment right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not your day. We can put that on the bottom. We don't need any more Thassas. Well, that's enough to activate the Thassa. What's really good is now if they pat to exile the Thassa, I can sacrifice the Curse Catcher to shrink her. Well, not shrink her. She'll just turn into a non-creature. That was a lot of damage. Didn't have to be like that, though. That could have been a Mararegery that you Assassin's Trophy. But they'd still be in a pretty bad spot. They'd be at 9, but we'd have a really big board. All right! We're 2-2! With Phyrexian Colossus.
Easily a 2-2.
No,
or, I mean, easily 2. Not just 1.
Is it Phyrexian Colossus? No, it's...
Phyrexian is paying life.
Yeah, but this is... It's our Colossus Merfolk. All right. So we're 2-2. Going in... I've never gone less than 2-2 on Troll Merfolk. Will it be... I mean, this is the jankiest of the jank, people. It's never gotten more jankier than this list. Will today be the day, or will Troll Merfolk still maintain a winning win percentage? We'll see in round 5. We lost the die roll, and... well... Our hand seems fine, except we have the Blightsteel in hand. So I think we're going to mulligan this thing.
Even better.
This hand is good. We can keep this. And I think we'll toss maybe 1 Biomancer. So we got our Shape Anew. We're just digging for all the necessary lands. So maybe we toss Curse Catcher because Biomancer can keep digging. Oh, it's waiting for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Get rid of the Curse Catcher.
You know what? Usually when it needs you to do something, that square on the left is highlighted. But
That's not clear enough to me.
But in this case, it's faded out.
Serum Visions
really
from Botanical Sanctum. What could this mean? I don't know what this means. Okay, we get our Benthic Biomancer. Maybe remand a few things. Is this War Prison? If it is, that oh no, do you know what? Oh boy. No, it is Allosaurus Rider. It makes exile 2 green cards from your hand rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Its power and toughness are equal to 1 plus the number of lands you control. Okay. So you're going to get bigger and bigger as time goes on, is what you're telling me. Simian Spirit Guide into Eldritch Evolution. Oh god, this is not good. I really needed that Curse Catcher. Okay, Grizzlebrand. There we go. Okay, this is the turn 1 deck. Well, it's not on turn 1. It's going to be more than turn 1 this time.
Well, he got what he needed on.
So how do we get back into this game? Because they're going to probably attack once, pay a bunch of life, and then win.
Gristle. Isn't Modern a fair and balanced form?
You're telling me. Yeah, Marpone says. Isn't Modern a fair and balanced format? I don't think that there's anything I could do here. We'd be in really good shape if we were on the play, because then we could, like, they have to sacrifice the Allosaurus rider, and then we could remand it. I'm not sure what to do. I guess we're just going to hope that they, I don't know, play another Eldritch Evolution for some reason. Do we have any way to deal with this damn thing? I don't think so. What, are you going to kill my Biomancer? Alright, here we go. Hopefully they were 7 useless cards. Do it one more time and then lose to the Biomancer. Well, here comes the Nourishing Shoal. At least I didn't kill you turn 1, my opponent says. Well, that's great. That's what I want to hear. Who discovered this stupid deck? What's in their exile zone? Allosaurus Rider, Eldritch Evolution, some gigantic nonsense. Trample, sure. We're probably just completely doomed here. Yield through this turn. Like, I can't do anything. Oh, yeah, you can't draw any more cards. You gotta do what you want to do, or what? Man, do I wish I had, like, I don't know. Harbinger of the Tides. Oh, you're gonna draw... Okay, now you can draw the rest of your deck. So how am I gonna lose now? Lightning Storm? Lightning Storm would make sense to me. It's an instant. I think it's an instant. Yeah, Lightning Storm. But can they interact with like a single counterspell? I don't know if they can. So is Shape Anew the way to beat this deck?
No.
I don't know if it is. Because I think I have to bring in Grafdigger's Cage in order to win. Yeah, I think I have to bring in all the Grafdigger's Cage. So we gotta have to retire the combo. And we're probably gonna bring in Deprive as well. I don't know what answers they have, but I'm sure they do. Okay, so we just board out our jank combo. Too bad they didn't see it. That was fun. Well, the pleasure's all mine. Let's see. We could take out an Inkmoth Nexus. Take out another. I don't want to take out too many lands because I still want to curve out. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe curving out is overrated. Okay, so we can with the mulligan, like mulligan to like a Grafdigger's Cage. Okay, we don't even need to do that. Now, hopefully they don't have an answer to Grafdigger's Cage. I don't remember how this deck works. Like, maybe they don't even care about Grafdigger's Cage.
They should.
I mean, Eldritch Evolution.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
it does matter. All right. We learned a little something about Grafdigger's Cage. Was that fun?
This is ridiculous.
That's why they have that's why they have answers. All right, let's submit this thing again. They're probably bringing in some artifact hate now. But I don't think they can. I don't think they can mulligan too aggressively to it. We have nothing. Did they mulligan? I don't think it even matters. They mulligan to 6. We'll mulligan. We'll mulligan one more time. Yeah, we can keep this because we have a curse catcher.
Discard.
Okay, we'll get rid of Inkmoth and I guess the Maridri. I don't really want to do that. This feels wrong. Ugh, you drew the land. Okay, curse catcher. Should be okay in this matchup. Okay, they're waiting for something. Creature. Not creature. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. The 9-turn clock. I would rather... We definitely need to put some pressure on them. Or else none of this is going to work. At least we have a lot of counterspells. Remand should be fine. I mean, the face of Eldritch Revolution should be good. I mean, even if they, like, get all the way to the point where they play, I need, like, a land. I don't even want to tap out for this thing.
So I don't. You'll be fine. You can hold off his garbage for several turns with what you got.
Alright.
First he needs that dino.
Okay, here comes cycling. Huh, not working this time. Guess he kept that. Uh-oh. Their deck has a lot of garbage in it. We know that.
Okay.
Exile 2 cards. I guess I can deprive this. Do I deprive or do I remand?
Deprive so that he doesn't get it again. It's an important piece of the combo. Might as well.
Eldritch Evolution. Or I remand the Eldritch Evolution. Or I counter that thing. Ugh. Let's just counter this. Holy smokes. Okay. We gotta win this turn. Okay, you got Grizzlebrand. This is dangerous. Yeah, I guess we just lose here. Because if they have Pact of Negation, then the counterspells don't matter.
Jank versus Jank.
I really needed that 4th land drop so I could hold up 2 counterspells. I guess it didn't matter. I was willing to play Silver Gill Adept early. Jank versus Jank. Although this Jank is seeing a lot of play. This Jank is seeing a ton of play. They have to have like 4 Pact of Negation in their deck. I can see why 1 Grafdigger's Cage. Yeah, so they're using Neoform plus Eldritch Evolution as a new way to bust through this combo. So what would they ban? Nourishing Shoal? Because this is what really keeps everything going. We were beaten by the best. We were beaten by the best. Or maybe, well, they can't. Well, I mean, I don't know about can't. I don't even think Lightning Storm even matters. They would just find another. Once they draw their entire deck, they would just find another way to win the game, like with, I don't know, Grape Shot or something.
Good games.
Sure. We want to call them that. That's fine. I'll attempt to counter with my Curse Catcher. It will fail. If I were to improve the sideboard, we take out 4 Grafdigger's Cage, add in 4 Mistcaller. That way we can still play with the Shape Anew combo. Yeah, that was... I screwed up! I screwed up in deck construction. I didn't think about that for some reason. This is my first time playtesting the deck. But if I were to improve it, you gotta play with Mistcaller. And Mistcaller would actually be very good in this matchup too. Just turn 1 Mistcaller, they might just scoop right there. Okay, let's see if we get them in response. I think they're waiting for the Curse Catcher. But then it's gonna prompt them if they want to pay 1.
Lame. Very lame.
That's Magic, folks. Some days you Blightsteel Colossus them, and then in other days you get Lightning Stormed. That's modern. That's modern for you. But I think we had some good matches. I think we had fun. The only problem was like being up against Blighsteel Control. That was not fun. That was not fun at all because we didn't get our combo off at all. And then in this matchup, I would have rather that we still had the combo post sideboard, but we just couldn't do it because we had to bring Grafdigger's Cage, which did win us a game, by the way. We just played like turn 1 Grafdigger's Cage and it was over. I guess the deck is so long. Well, I would probably just forfeit the Blue-Eye Control matchup. I just wouldn't care. And if I were to change anything, yeah, we have to bring in Mistcaller. Bring in the Mistcallers, add 4 to the sideboard, get rid of the Grafdigger's Cage. And it's still good against Dredge. Not as good as Grafdigger's Cage. And I don't know what we do with the relics, but we change the relics for something else. I'm not sure. But we need to get rid of the artifacts because it does not synergize well with our Shape Anew whatsoever. I would rather keep the Shape Anew in more of our matchups. But I hope everyone had fun. We had some good matchups. Blightsteel saw play, won games, won matches. So Blightsteel Colossus Merfolk is a success in my eyes, and I hope we're gonna see. Maybe we'll bring it back another day. Maybe. But I think this is the biggest jank thing that we've built in a long time. So I hope you all had fun. I'm going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Blightsteel Merfolk in Modern.